and we're eating less than a cup of fruits and vegetables a day. Those fruits and vegetables have the nourishment that our bodies need in order to adapt to the stress. The third thing is exercise, and the bigger my family gets, the harder it is to continue to exercise. But we need to make time to get exercise in, and 3 to 5 times a week is what we need to be shooting for. And there's 3 different types of exercise that you should be trying to get. So if you're focusing on these 3 different types of exercise, you may be able to squeeze them in here and there. The first one is cardiovascular exercise, which is heart exercise. Get your blood pumping and keep it up for about 15 minutes. That does just loads of good for your heart, for your veins and arteries. The second part of your exercise routine should be strength training, so lifting some heavy weight. And what that does is it builds muscles. And I don't know if you knew it or not, but muscles increase your metabolism. Muscle burns fat, and so the more muscle you have, the more fat you burn, even when you sleep. And not to mention that, but our bones. We need to keep them healthy and strong. And the stress that we put on our bones, or the tension that we put on our bones when we're lifting or working out, will actually keep our bone health, our bone density where we need it. So we decrease osteoporosis and we decrease aging if we do that. Exercise is a nutrient that not a lot of us get, and we need to start trying here and there when we find time to get exercise in. Another great thing is functional exercise. Some of us will drive around the parking lot for half an hour trying to find that first parking space right by the door. Well, we can get functional exercise in our daily routine if we park in the back of the parking lot and walk to the front. And so it's those little things that make a big difference in life. The fourth one, key to wellness, is to avoid toxins. Now, obviously, that makes sense. If we're trying to live healthier, we want to keep things that make us sick out. But it's true with, and I'm not just saying alcohol, drugs, and tobacco, those types of things. It means what we eat. It means what we're around, and those deals. So, I was going to say medicine. Medicine that we don't, it's not necessary that we take it, is also something our body has to get out and has to detox from. And so we want to limit the amount of medication that we take. I want to talk just a little bit more when we'll be done about the nervous system, because that's what I'm good at. The nervous system is your master system, like I said. It controls everything in your body, big, small, top to bottom. A malfunction of the nervous system is called a subluxation. When your brain's trying to send messages, it needs a certain alignment to be able to do that. Now, a lot of people understand the spine should be straight from front to back. We get that. So if the spine looks like this, you think the message is going to be getting where it needs to go. That's pretty easy. From the side, though, a lot of people don't understand that the spine shouldn't be straight from the side. These curves that we have in our spine are very important. They're important to take tension off of those nerves. And so when we see the spine looking like this, which a lot of people do, a lot of people have bad posture, and we're in front of computers all day, we're sitting for long periods of time, and so we lose these natural curves in our body. And that puts tremendous stress, not just on the muscles, but on the nerves that are coming out of it. It's easy to see here how every nerve goes to every organ, cell, tissue in your body and tells it exactly what to do. This is the definition of subluxation, a misalignment of the spine that causes nerve interference to organs, cells, and tissues in the body. It can lead to symptoms, disease, and systems failure. I just have a couple of case studies that were actual patients that I want you guys to see. This is a 40-year-old female. She had neck pain radiating into her arm. She had asthma. She had very low energy. She also had rheumatoid arthritis. If you look at this X-ray, it may be hard to kind of see at first, but the way this is the back of the head, this is the jaw, here's the neck. So really, this curve goes about like this. This is her post X-ray, after treatments in our office, where she didn't have, almost all of those symptoms were gone, and even the rheumatoid arthritis was a lot better. But she's standing from this to this. And guys, that turns your power on right there. And that's the reason those symptoms started to go away. This little girl, Margaret, she's only 4 years old. She kept having strep throat. Mom said she's had over 50 rounds of antibiotics since she was born. Ear infections, and they told her that she needed to put tubes in her ears to help that drain. I want you to see what she looked like before. Same thing, back of the head, jaw, neck. It looks about like that. 4 years old. You know, a lot of times the delivery process is very hard on the baby. Sometimes they have to really pull and on the neck, and sometimes even that can misalign the neck. And over years, it continues to get worse. The medical doctors called it spontaneous remission because her symptoms went away. And she's doing awesome. She hadn't had another round of antibiotics. She's a very healthy little girl. This is the last one I have for you. But Lisa, she's only 17 years old, and she had menstrual problems, irritable bowel syndrome, chronic low back pain, and she had scoliosis. So this is a different x-ray. This is looking right here, just looking straight at me. And if you can tell, it looks about like that. Now, the interesting thing here is the nerves that go to the female organs, the nerves that go to the bowel, where do you think they come from? Right in here. Right where her scoliosis was. And I want you to see her post x-ray. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better. And she doesn't have those problems anymore either. And what do you think that means to her, being 17 years old and the rest of her life? See, I want people to be able to know their grandkids and to live a longer, I want to help them with neck pain and back pain and headache. But I want them to be able to live a longer, healthier life. So, in closing, I just want you to understand the chiropractic adjustment, it's so powerful it can change lives. And that's why I'm a chiropractor, and that's why I do what I do. Now, we don't have anything to sell here, nothing at all, but I want to offer you a free gift in our office. This is our free exam. It includes all your x-rays if necessary. It includes nerve scans. It even includes your report of finding and your first treatment, your adjustment, in our office. And for anybody who's interested in that, the only catch is you have to sign up tonight. We just don't want a lot of people coming weeks from now, you know, trying to get the free exam. So that's from us to you. And also, if tonight, if you heard something that you may have a friend or a family member that they need to hear and they weren't here, there's some paper on your table, and if you just give us the name and number next time, we'll give them a call next time we do this and invite them. And put your number down too, because I don't like cold calling people. I will call you first and ask you if it's all right to call them. So that's all I have for you tonight. Thanks for your time and thanks for being here. We're going to do something fun. Also, we're going to do our drawing tonight. Everybody put their name on a ticket, and that's to win a $50 gift certificate to Walmart. So, we'll go ahead and do it now.